then the Teachers Association. Okay?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Okay. Please, can you start praying?
In the name of the Father, and of the
And
Son,
of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh Lord, we thank you for this day that you have given us. We thank you for keeping us alive. We thank you for helping us attend this lesson. We thank you for keeping our teachers safe. We thank you for keeping us safe from this virus. We thank you for everything that you have done for us. Amen.
Father, we thank you for the people in this organization who have helped us to learn. We request that whatever our teacher will teach us, that we shall understand it and put everything that is going to teach us on the papers that we will answer when we are back to school. Amen.
Amen. Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Thank you very much. I love that. So, boys and girls, we are blessed again this morning. We are blessed this morning because, hey, my friend, you have not unmuted. Okay, thank you very much. After praying, you have to mute. Oh, thank you. Abigail, thank you very much. You've done the best. So we want to thank God for our friends, Edify, the sponsors of this program, Christian Schools Owners Association, the people who have organized this program, and then the ICT teachers, those who are here teaching you. We want to thank God so much and always keep praying that every child deserves to learn and flourish, that in this lesson, you will be able to learn and later on flourish. We want to thank God for the president's speech, the president's address of yesterday. We want to thank God for it because it is protective to us as children. But we also want to thank Edify because it has come in the right time when children need it more. So I want us to quickly review what we learned the last time, and then we shall be handling the Arab traders. Okay, let me get a few people on call. Rajab, can you pick up your call?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Rajab. Can you give me the group of Asian traders that we learned the last week?
The group of what?
Asian traders that we learned last week.
Group of traders.
Okay, you forgot. Sorry about that, Rajab. Let me go to the chat. Oh no, chat is also having few. These are just saying amen. Okay, let me get somebody else. The group of Asian traders that we learned last time. Alupo Priska. Yes, Alupo Priska. Alupo Priska. Alupo Priska. Alupo, you are not paying attention. Alupo.
Yes, teacher.
Name the group of Asian traders that we learned last week. Yes? Oh, Alupo is also not paying attention. Oh, even the noise in the background is not good, Alupo. Hosea, pick up your call. Uh-oh. Yes. Hosea?
Yes, please.
Name the group of Asian traders that we learned last week. Did you attend these lessons last week?
Yes.
Okay, give us the Asian traders we learned last week.
Edward Jenner.
Oh, P6, you see, I've caught you now. Some of you are learning 2 classes, P6 and P5. Now you see you're mixing the whole lesson. I've caught that one. Today I've caught that one. Okay, so I've seen. So, these Asian traders were brought in by what we call the monsoon winds. They basically came and traded on slaves. Now that will guide Peruth. Peruth, give me now. Peruth, give me now the name of those Asian traders. Yes. The group of Asian traders we learned last week. Peruth. Yes, Peruth. Pick up your call. I
was not there.
You were not there. Okay. Can you give us those groups of people who introduced slave trade?
The Arab.
Very good. That is what we learned last week. We learned about Arab slave traders. Thank you very much. That's a good one. Now, Salvador, take it up. Yes? Salvador, pick up your call. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Salvador, yes, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Can you tell me one of the items of trade that the Arabs brought in Uganda?
Cowrie shells.
That was the what? That is what was used as money. It was a form of money.
Knives.
They brought knives. They brought guns. Thank you. Any other? We have Dell here. Dell, pick up your call, Dell.
Yes, teacher.
The item of trade that was brought by Arabs to Uganda. We have talked of, yes, we have talked of guns.
Knives.
We talked of glass. Okay, thank you very much. So let us move on. That is what we looked at the effects. Okay, Abigail, thank you very much. Who else is here? Bule, they brought Claude. Thank you very much. Tugume. Any other person? Okay, the messages are here. Let me get back up a little. Courtney says she has just joined. Caps, thank you very much. Apollo, shalom. Give us the answer, shalom. Don't say hi. We want answers now. The items that were taken by Arabs from Uganda. We have got Amanda giving us ivory. The items that were taken from Uganda. We have slaves. Thank you very much. Who is this one? Macklin. Elvis, thank you. Omara, Timothy, thank you. I think this is Omara Tendo. Oh, Salvador Gold, thank you. Omara again, slaves. Okay, Salt, Macklin, Sebuami, thank you. So the effects, can I get to hear effects of Arab slave trade? The effects, what were the results? What were the results of the Arab coming? Joseph, the results, the effects of Arabs coming in Uganda. Yes, Joseph, pick up your call.
They introduced new goods.
Thank you.
Iggy.
Clothes.
And
wonderful.
guns.
Katumba, you are the best. Thank you. He has even given us examples of the goods that were introduced by Arabs. That's very good. To our chat, we have got a group of Jacinta. Now Jacinta is again saying good morning, Teacher Solomon. This is not the time for good morning now. This is time for us to give answers, okay? They introduced slave trade in Uganda, thank you. They introduced slave trade, thank you. Abigail, Angel, thank you. Courtney, thank you. Okay. The effects, we are all giving positive effects. We have got negative effects also. They introduced Islam, thank you. Omara. The Arab invention separated families, led to population decrease, death of people. Hikmat, thank you. That is what we learned last week. Now let us look at the next group of our Asian traders, and we call them Indian traders. Indian traders. Of course, when you hear the name Indian traders, you will be able to guess where they came from. Okay? Can I hear somebody telling us where the Indian traders came from? Awol. Awol? Awol, can you talk to me? Okay, I'm going to give a chance to Casper. Yes, Casper. Casper? Yes, from India. Very good, from India. Good boy. When we were introducing this topic of foreigners, we talked about one Arab who is well remembered in the history of, Awol.
Awol, I want to see the notes.
Sorry? Awol?
We want to see the notes.
No, we don't say you want. Change your language, please, little girl. Can you change your language? Be humble a little.
Okay, thank you.
Come on, I want to hear you.
We humbly request you to.
Okay, the notes. I love that. Thank you very much, child of God. That's how children of God speak to their teachers. Okay, so I will give these notes immediately I finish the lesson. I will send them to our Google Classroom, Awol. It's my first time to see this name, Awol. Awol, it's my first time to see you. I don't know whether you are on Google Classroom. I will find out that later. Let's first continue with the lesson. We shall help you later. Okay? We talked about one very known Indian trader who came to Uganda, and he is the grandfather of business in Uganda. Who can tell us that name? We talked about it when we were beginning our lesson about traders. Yes, Rajab, give me that name. Give me that name. Abigail, give me that name of that Indian trader. We talked about him. We said he was the first person to introduce a shop in Kampala. In our previous lesson, we talked about him in the first lesson, even in the second lesson. Okay. Rahma, Rajab, thank you very much, has given us the answer. Even Michael has given us answer, but it's not correct. Rama, thank you very much. Patience gift, Marisa, thank you very much. Good answer. Oh, Abigail, yours is not correct. Courtney, yours is A little correct. Only one name is correct. The other one is not correct. Okay. So that grandfather of trade in Uganda is the one we are going to start looking at. Indian traders. And that is the person, Aldina, check the name, Aldina Visram. He was the first Indian trader to open up a shop in Kampala. Okay. And we call him the grandfather of who? Trade in Uganda. Okay. Oh, somebody say, no. I'm telling you that these notes are going to be given to you on Google Classroom. We are going to give you these notes on Google Classroom. So please don't worry. Please don't worry. Okay. Tayewa, let me hear from Tayewa. There is somebody who says he cannot see my screen. Can Tayewa confirm to me? Tayewa, yes, Tayewa.
Yes, teacher.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Keep online. I'm going to give you a question. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So your question comes here as we look at this discussion. Indian traders were another group of Asian traders. Can you give me any other group of Asian traders apart from Indian traders?
They were the
Taiwan?
Arab traders.
Very good. The Arab traders. Very good. That's why this statement says this was another group, because we have the other. Okay? Taiwan, have you got that?
Yes.
The Indian traders came basically to trade, and they came from India. Okay? Now, one of my friends on chat brought in something else, and I'm going to take up this chance and ask that friend a question. There is somebody here who brought, Mpina cannot see my screen. Please, Mpina, try to change change your phone to, if you're using a phone, change it to what they call landscape. Change it to what they call landscape. You're going to see my screen. If you change your tablet or you change your phone, you're going to see my screen. Okay? Try that. Then if you fail, you write me a text message again. Then I will give you another idea. Okay? Okay. So we said that this group of people came basically to trade, but also another group of Indians later on were brought by the colonialists. They were brought by the colonialists. They brought over 10,000 people, and they brought them basically to build the Kenya-Uganda railway. This group of Indians were brought by colonialists, and they were brought basically to build the Kenya-Uganda railway. So when they ask you, okay, let me ask Mpina again. So Mpina, what you do now, you try to get off, leave the class, then you join again, and then we see what will happen. Okay? Leave the class in Pina and then you join again. That's what happens always. It might not be able to show you. Try to leave the class, then you join again. Okay. So I hope we have helped you. So the Indian traders came from India, and this group basically came to trade. When the Indians came to trade, that is the time when the colonialists now began to claim territories in Africa. And so the British came in Uganda. The British were also in Kenya. These British in Uganda and Kenya realized that the skillful Indians would help in the construction of the railway. And so they went to India, made agreement, and brought very many thousands of Indians to construct the Uganda-Kenya Railway. This group of Indians also joined the Indian traders who were here before. Okay? So when they ask you reasons for the coming of Indians, there are two reasons. First group of Indians came to trade. Second group of Indians were brought to build the Kenya-Uganda Railway. Okay? And when time came, these Indians who had sacrificed their lives to walk a distance from Kenya up to Uganda, across unknown land, most of them were eaten by the lions. They were eaten by other animals. They died because of diseases and other things. A few of them who remained after the construction of the Kenya-Uganda Railway remained and did business. And we shall see a few examples of those Indians. Okay? So Indian traders, we said, came basically to carry out trade. Then the other group also came to construct the Kenya-Uganda Railway. Aldina Visram was the first Indian trader to open up a shop in Kampala. That's what we have already seen. So we talked of another group of Indians who came to Uganda to build a railway. This is a group of Indians. What is amazing me in this picture, you will find that the Africans were just looking on when the construction of the railway was going on. How I wish they would have helped these people in one way or the other. Time reached on this Indian trade. I mean, the ones who came to construct the railway. I don't know whether we have known their names. Another group of Indians came to build the Uganda Railway, the Kenya-Uganda Railway. What was the name of those Indians? It is basically known as the Indian coolies. Michael, thank you very much, Michael. Michael has written it very well. The spelling of this word, oh, it has worked. Pina, thank you very much. We thank God for that. Jerry says Indiana coolies. No, wrong spelling, Jerry. Spell that properly, Jerry. It is Indian. Then you put coolies, okay? The Indian coolies are believed to have been the prisoners. That is what the history tells us, that they were prisoners. Lillian, spell well coolies. The spelling of coolies, I think I should get Rama. Rama knows the spelling of coolies. She may spell to the class. Rama, I'm going to give you this chance, Rama. Rahma. Yes, Rahma. Yes, Rahma, pick up your call.
Indian coolies. I-N-D-I-A-N. Indian coolies. C-O-L-L-I-E-S.
Coolies again. Spell coolies again.
Coolies. C-O-O.
Oh. Beautiful. Thank you very much. That is a good one. Although your signal was not strong enough, let me get somebody here. Your signal was not very strong. Kasada, let me hear from Kasada. Yes, Kasada. Kasada, pick up your call, Kasada. Oh, Kasada is not picking up. Oh, yes, Kasada.
Yes, teacher.
Spell
Indian
the word.
coolies.
All right.
Indian. I-N-D-I-A-N. Indian coolies. C-O-O-L-I-E-S.
Wow. Thank you very much, Kasada. Okay, I hope we have known now the spelling of coolies from our very own. I now Francis Savio, you're still messing it up even after they have spelled for you. Okay. Thank you very much, good girls and boys. You spelled it well. That's a group of Indians who were brought by the European colonialists, the British colonialists, to construct the Uganda Railway. Okay. So under Indian traders, yes, under the Indian traders, we have got a few things to note. That the Indian traders introduced rupees as a form of money. Okay, those are rupees. Those are rupees. If you have ever seen some of these coins of ours, but these ones were very big. So these are Indian coolies. So these special items was used as money. Okay, these were used as money. Now I want you to take note of these traders. The Arab traders introduced cowrie shells. Okay, now the Indian traders have introduced rupees. These rupees developed until now we have paper money. Okay, so these are the forms of money that were introduced by the Indians. I want to ask someone to spell the word rupees. Rupees. Jacinta. Jacinta has it right. Jacinta, you're going to spell for the class. Jacinta, let me get you. Jacinta. Here you are. Yes, Jacinta, spell the word rupees.
Rupees. R-U-P-E-E-S. Rupees.
Now put the word Indian rupees.
Indian rupees. I-N-D-I-A-N-S. Indian. Rupees. R-U-P-E-E-S. Rupees. Indian
Very good.
rupees.
Very good, Jacinta. Thank you very much. So, oh, Rahma has also spelled it well. Esther, please spell it. Bule has spelled it well. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you so much to Gume. Who else? Thank you, good children. You make that is Katrina. Thank you, Katrina. Juko, oh, Juko, long time. Thank you. Juko, Ivana, thank you for spelling well. I want you to take this lesson and put it in your heart. So that now, when I give the activity, you are able to perform it well. I have not seen a text message from Awol. Awol, I'm going to look for you now. I don't see from you. Let me look for Awol. Awol, I thought you have left my class. Awol, pick up your call. Awol, pick up your call. Yes, Awol. Awol, can you hear me? Oh, your signal is poor. Can you hear me now? Name the form of money that was introduced by Indians. Awol. Oh no, Awol's signal is very bad. It's breaking, but I am happy that Awol is still. Say it again. Say it again, Awol. Okay, sorry about that. The signal of Awol is not very good, but she's on call. That's the most important thing. The most important thing is that she's on call. Bruno, I have seen you. Jesse, I have seen you. But I want to give this chance in the next question. I want us to look at a few of the personalities here. Indians introduced rupees as a form of money. We have said that. Rupees replaced the cowrie shells that was introduced by Arab traders. I think we know that. Now we no longer use cowrie shells. We are now using rupees when we follow the history of the Indian traders. The rupees replaced the cowrie shell because now rupees looked real like money as compared to cowrie shells that were funny things. Okay? All right, so let me get a group of people and I ask that question. I want to see a group of people. In my class, I have people, Courtney, Tracy, and Kelvin. They are here. Yes? Courtney?
Yes, please, teacher.
Name
Yes,
the
please, teacher.
Okay, name the form of money that replaced cowrie shells.
Indian rupees.
Wow. Thank you very much. That class.
You're welcome, teacher.
I always love that class. There are very many and they are there sitting, listening to the teacher. That's very good. On our chat, very good. Jacinta.
Thank you,
Steven,
teacher.
thank you. All right, now you can now mute.
Okay, yes, teacher.
Good children. Asasira and Derek, thank you. Jacinta, thank you. Okay. So let's look at the other important Indian traders. The other important Indian traders. Why do we call them very important? We shall look at their contributions. We have got Mehta, Khalidas. Mehta, Khalidas. Children from Ginger know this person. Let me get those from Ginger. If you're from Ginger, if you're from Lugazi, put up your arm. If you're from Ginger, if you're from Lugazi, put up your arm. I want those who know someone called Mehta. Enoch says, Enoch, no. I want people who know this person and the contributions of this person. Okay. There are many people who know him. Amanda, we start from Amanda. Yes, Amanda. Amanda?
Yes, teacher.
Do you know or do you hear about Mehta?
Yes, teacher.
Tell us something about Mehta.
He introduced the first sugarcane plantation in Uganda.
Thank you very much. Where is it found, that sugarcane plantation?
I think at Kira.
Sorry?
At Kira.
Kira, okay. You can imagine these little children know this person at this age. They even know where he is. That is very good. But remember, Abigail, I will call you Abigail. Michael, I'm going to call you Michael. He established the first sugarcane plantation in Uganda, Courtney. Michael, I will give you a chance. Agahan. Okay, I am seeing children. Okay. He established, as you said, the first sugarcane plantation in Uganda in Lugazi. This one is in Lugazi here, 1924. Okay. Up to now, we still have this plantation and we still see that this is one of the greatest revenue earner in Uganda as we talk right now, because sugarcane is even taken even during this time of COVID. And they are also making sanitizers, they are making many things. So this family is still existing and they are doing good things. We have got this one called Madvani. This is the one my friend was talking about. He started Kira sugar plantation at Ginger. Up to now also that family is still strong and they are doing the best thing. They have increased the economy of our country, especially in this period of COVID-19. They are as good as Edify. They are making sanitizers for us. Okay. So those are the two personalities that I have to look at. We talked about Madvani. We said he introduced sugarcane plantation in Jinja. Later, other Indians joined. And we talked about these Indians who came to build the Uganda Railway. They were called the Indian coolies or prisoners. We talked about that. Now, the effects of Indians in Uganda, the results of Indian settlement in Uganda. What are the results now? We have results in two. We have got positive and negative. Desmond Namakola, thank you very much, Desmond. Thank you for this wonderful answer. They build schools. Okay, you can even give me example. Hey, Shasha Bands. Shasha Bands, you should be now in Google Classroom. You are an old girl in this class. Google Classroom should be able to help you by now. Okay? Shasha says I'm too fast and she's not able to take even a screenshot. Okay. I don't know now from where. I think I should start from there. Shasha, let me ask her. Let me ask her, Shasha. Shasha? Yes, Shasha, pick up your call. Shasha, pick up your call. Yes, Shasha? Pick up your call. No, she's not. Okay. Let me get to the people on chat. You have muted me, sorry. Okay, fine, I'll give you a chance. Oh, Rachel, you're welcome. Welcome, Rachel. You seem to have gotten what? You seem to have gotten you have come late. Okay. Yes, let me hear from my admin. He wants to say something to me. Hello. Yes, sir. Hello. No, your signal. Yes, sir. Okay, but your signal is too poor, really. Your signal is poor today. Okay, there you are. We can now continue. Yes, Shasha, I hope you've got that. I was trying to ask, where do I start from? Yes, Shalom. Okay, Shalom, Shalom. I hope your signal will be of help. Let me try to look for Shalom. Not Shalom, Shalom, and Abi. Yes, Shalom. Yes, Shalom. Yes, please.
Have you sent the work in the Google Classroom?
Not yet, not yet. I will send it after the lesson.
At what time are you doing it?
After the lesson, please.
Okay, teacher. Okay, teacher.
Okay. So those girls were trying to find out whether we are going to send or whether we have already sent the work, but not yet. So let's continue, girls. Okay, okay. Thank you, teacher. Okay. So we can continue. I hope Shasha, you have taken note of this. We were trying to give Shasha the chance because she wanted to take a screenshot of the work. Okay. So let us continue. The effects, the results. We are going to get these results in both positive and negative, the advantages and disadvantages. Okay. When we say results, that is effect. When we say effects, those are results. What happened when the Indian traders came to Uganda? What happened when the Indian coolies came to construct the railway? What happened? That is the most important thing we are going to look at here. People have got already sent me charts here and they have given many of them. They built hospitals, they built industries like Mukwano. That is good. That is very good. Okay. So I want to build on these good answers. I want to build on these good answers by emphasizing that when we are giving answers, okay, I don't want us to use the words like they, because it is block they. Who are they? Okay, I want us, when we are giving answers, learn to do it in a very smart way. Instead of saying they, you just say Indians. Okay, Indians. All right. So when you're giving your answers, please take note of that. Indians. Indians. Don't say they. That is what all teachers do. Sometimes even me, I do write it. They introduced rupees, but I want children, I want you to be very smart than the teachers. When you're presenting your work, be very smart than me. Don't say they introduced. Who are they? Okay. The question says, the subheading says effects of Indians in Uganda. So just say Indians introduced rupees in Uganda. Okay. All right. Let me go to the chart again. Indians. Oh, sorry about that. Indians. Okay, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Indians promoted banking. They never promoted, my friend. They introduced. Okay? They introduced. Esther, thank you very much. Esther has even given an example of the school they built. That's very good. Even Patience has even put the industries they built. Thank you very much. So, okay, Queen, don't worry. I will be slow. Elvis, Indians built industries. Thank you. Now let us continue. Okay, the next one is Indians started sugarcane growing in Uganda. Can you imagine? Started sugarcane growing in Uganda. So the key words I want you to take note is introduced. That means we never had it. Started. That means we never had it. Okay. No, those are the results. All right. Don't just say they built schools, because even colonialists built schools. Even Arabs later on built schools. Okay. Indian coolies. Oh, those are now the negative ones. Okay, we shall get to that later. Indians started the banking system. Okay, now we call that the Banyans. The Banyan Indians introduced what we call money lending system. Money lending system. That is now money borrowing. Okay, and up to now, by the way, these Indian money lenders are still existing, and they are moving on very well with the business of banking. Bank of India, I think we all know. We also have BRAC. BRAC is also an Indian kind of a business platform. And we have many of the banking services provided by the Indians. So, okay, let me get to the chart again. Banyans, okay. All right. Oh, many answers now here. Jacinta, thank you. Java, Eva, thank you. They introduced Kakira company. Okay. So those are, I want to, okay. Indians also set up sugar factories in Uganda. We have many of them. We have the one in Lugazi here. We have the other one in Kachira. We have got many. And these sugar factories are the ones that are boosting the economy of Uganda. They are the ones that are supporting the economy of Uganda. We are talking about exports of sugar and imports of other reagents that are used in the process of making sugar. Okay, Shalom. Please, whenever you finish talking, learn to mute. Shalom. Okay. So let us move on and we see other contributions or other effects, other results. Indians set up ginneries. Now, this is a very new word to us, ginneries. Now, ginneries is a cotton processing plant where cotton is processed to make threads, where cotton is processed to make threads. It's called a ginnery. Okay, we have many of them in Teso sub-region, Choli sub-region. We have ginneries there, and those ginneries are employing very many people, but the Indians are the ones who set them up. Okay. Indians increased business in Uganda. Remember, Arabs came with a type of different, business that was very funny, the slave trade. But when the Indians came, their trade was a little legitimate. It was trade of items that were not human, okay? So it increased the business opportunity in Uganda. The arrival of the Indians boosted the business in Uganda. On my chart, I have very many calls. Okay, Mpina, please, you can leave. Okay, Queen has talked about the Indian money, the rupees, and she's asking how does it look like? I think I gave you that. I gave that to the class, I remember. Now again, Queen, you want to take us back, Queen. Queen, you want to take us back. We saw the Indian rupees here, didn't we? That is the Indian rupees. Queen, those are the Indian rupees we have got and we have shown you. You were asking Amanda. Okay, I will give you a chance, Amanda, or you can just write it there. Who introduced ginneries? The Indians. The Indians introduced ginneries, the cotton processing plant, where cotton is processed into threads. We have them in many parts of Tesos, many parts of, I think we also have one in Mbale. We also have one in Jinja, and then other places. So I hope Queen has seen rupees. Those are the Indian rupees. Taken us back, but now we can continue. So we want to look at the other contributions of Indians. We have talked of ginneries. They introduced ginneries, and we are saying that a ginnery is a place where cotton is processed into threads. Okay, where cotton seeds are separated from wool. There are a lot of things that take place in a ginnery. Okay, first of all, seeds are separated from the wool, the white thing of cotton. Then after that, those seeds are processed and made possible for farmers to grow them again. And then the wool is changed into threads. All of those take place in a ginnery. Okay. Okay, Indians increased business. Thank you very much, Faith. That was mentioned. We are moving on. The Indians also increased business in Uganda. The Indians controlled all the economy of Uganda. Now, this is where we have the bad news. Okay? By this time, when the Indian business was overtaking the economy of the country, this time the Indians had more money than the government itself. By this time, one president called Idi Amin was in power. And so the bad news happened to our friends, the Indians. Okay? The bad story beholds the Indians. The Indians were later expelled from Uganda by President Idi Amin Dada in 1972. Okay, in 1972, the Indians are expelled. The Indians are chased. This is a very bad story. Okay, this is a very bad story that anybody could not hear anymore by now, because there are lots of loss of life, loss of property, and okay. Patience, see, patience. Patience is talking about the disadvantages already. Okay, Patience, thank you very much. I think, the right word is somebody that said chased. We always use the word expelled, okay? But we can also use chase. Taegwa has brought in another word, chase. I mean, chased the Indians. So the reason, basically, that President Idi Amin decided to chase the Indians was that the economy of the country was in the hands of the Indians. All the investments that the Indians made in Uganda were owned by the government of President Idi Amin. They decided to take up all the businesses of the Indians, and that was very bad. That's not what I will teach you to be. I don't want to teach you this. Then in the future, when you grow up, when you become a president, and then you begin to do this kind of things, I will remind you when I'm in my grave that, don't you know that I taught you to behave well? When you become a leader, do not take the country into your hands. Don't turn into an evil person. That's the reason why Edify is teaching, is sponsoring this program, so that children will grow up when they are Christ-centered children, when they are honest children, children who love each other, okay? Children who cherish one another. So as you grow up, I want you to be children who love each other. That is the purpose. That's the reason why Edify is giving this program on air to the parents at a free cost, so that children will know that there's somebody out there who cares, who loves them. Okay? So that you will have Christ in your heart and begin to love one another. Don't become leaders who will take other people more important than others. Oh, Tayewa said, thank you, Edify. Okay, that is a good one, Tayewa. So this is the reason why we are here, teaching you that never shall you begin to expel someone from Uganda when you become a president. This was a bad one, okay? So let us review some of these that we have looked at, because our time is clocking and ticking. So let us review it. I'm going to start with the friends on chat. Oh, thank you. Okay. Somebody has already promised here that, thank you, Edify. We will not be bad children. I love these messages. How I wish I could print them up and Edify will be able to go through these messages. Children are saying, thank you, Edify. We will not be bad children. We will be good children. We will love one another. That is very good. Who is this person? Let me first see your name. Let me see your name. I'm really moving fast. Let me try to see your name. What is happening? Desmond. Sorry, there's this one. Okay, it is Mwesigwa. Jerry. May God grant you. Okay, Jerry, thank you. Casper, thank you. These are children who are sending these messages of blessings. To Gertrude, thank you very much. Matende, thank you very much. God bless you. We will cherish you forever. Thank you very much. Lillian, thank you. Okay, you will write these messages later. Let me first continue and we review this. Now, on my call, I will pick up you and then you will answer a question. You will help us answer the question. Shalom. I've not seen Shalom. Okay, let me start with the group of Amanda. Yes, Chosen. Yes, Chosen.
Yes, sir.
Name any two groups of Asian traders. Chosen.
Persians.
Name two groups of Asian traders. Chosen. Chosen.
Yes, sir.
Chosen is Chosen. You're fidgeting. Chosen, I'm not happy with you. Chosen, you're fidgeting. We have Arab traders and Indian traders. Full stop. Now you are there again. Persian, Z, what? Chosen, don't do that again, okay? Hekmat, thank you. Jeva, thank you. Another question is coming. Let me give another one here. Why they came to Uganda? Now let me first ask the what? Let me first start with Juko. Yes, Juko? Juko?
Yes, teacher.
Why did the Indian traders come to Uganda?
They came to carry out trade.
Okay, very good girl. That is correct. They came to carry out trade. Now people on the chat are saying, teacher, you have forgotten us. Tayewa Calvin, thank you. Mwesigwa, thank you. I will not forget you. KKK, but this person called KKK. Let me try to help this person rename. Although now the lesson is coming to an end, but let me try to get this person. Yes, please. Pick up your call, KKK. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Give me your name.
My name is Pal Patel.
Paul. How do you spell Pal? P-A-R-L.
P-A-L.
P-A-L. Paul. And then Patel.
P-A-T-E-L.
Okay, I have named you now. Okay, now give me the answer. Why?
Carry out trade.
That question we have already answered. I'm asking you another one. How is Aldina Visram remembered in Uganda? Pal. Pal has gone off. Okay. How is Aldina Visram remembered in Uganda? How is Aldina Visram remembered in Uganda? Faith, give me the answer. Esther? Esther, give me the answer. Esther. This is not the reason why they came. Okay? This is, some of them were brought. That's another question. Let me guide you, Esther. Let me guide you, Esther. Let me guide you, Esther. You need guidance. Let me guide you, Esther. Let me guide you, Esther. I think you're the one here. Yes. Esther. Esther, can you pick up your call? Esther? Hello, Esther? Esther, you're not picking. You're not talking. Okay. I wanted to guide. Yes, Esther? Pita, Is it Pita? Pital. These names are very funny. Pital. Pick up your call, Pital. Yes. Pital, Esther?
Yes,
Can you
teacher.
hear? Now, when we ask why the Arabs came to Uganda, why the Indians came to Uganda, okay? They came to carry out trade. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
But if we say, name the group of Indians who were brought to build the Uganda Railway, what is the answer? Esther? Uh-oh. Esther is not talking. Esther? Oh, sorry about that. Okay, let me get to my friends here on chat. These people follow me up very well. Okay. In Ketrud, thank you very much. Gloria, thank you very much. These are the different group of people. I want you to take note of the questions carefully, okay, so that you don't mix them up. Kasada, thank you very much for your contribution. Shadine, thank you very much. Joseph, Ivana, Shasha, Elvis, Bruno, thank you. Jerry, thank you. Esther, again, thank you. She cannot unmute. People, up to now, you cannot unmute, Esther. Okay, I will guide you next time. Rajab, thank you very much. Okay, let's continue with the next area of our review, forms of money. Okay, forms of money. Forms of money. Let me go to the back of my class. I also have a back of my class. I have it here. Austin, you have not put on mic. Austin, Mawalo, Austin, Solomon Modi, you have not put on mic. Solomon, can you put on mic? I want to ask you a question. Modi, put your mic on. Put your mic on. Mahad, your mic is not on. Mahad, your mic is not on. Mahad, Solomon, now you are on. Yes, Solomon. Solomon Modi, pick up your call. Pick up your call, Modi. Modi, you're wasting time. Okay. Can you now hear me, Modi?
Yes.
I think your signal today is bad. Yes, Modi. Give me the forms of money that were introduced by Arabs. Modi. Modi. Dear parents, I am going to say this again. Make sure these children have a wonderful learning environment at home. I'm not happy when I give a call to my learner and you elders are making noise in the background. Please, I'm requesting you, this is a humble request. When a child is studying, make sure that the house is in order. We are not wasting time here. We are very serious. You have had headlines over news. This is something that is very serious. I'm not going to be happy with you when I give a call to the learner and the background at home is noisy. The radios are on, the televisions are on. That doesn't make me happy. Okay? Sorry if I've gone bad, if I've really acted, if I've sounded bad to you, but it is not good. If you've chosen to make the child learn, then make sure that the environment at home is good. Thank you. Okay. Isaac? Yes, Isaac?
Cowrie shells.
Thank you very much, Isaac. What about the Indians?
Rupees.
Oh, thank you, Isaac. Rupees. Thank you very much. So on my chart, I have got many answers. Chisache, Elizabeth. Okay. The money was called, not killed. Chisache, not killed. I think you were first. Rachel, thank you for your contribution. Okay. Omara, Gloria, thank you. Gloria, thank you. Paul, Patel, thank you. Now you are doing well, Patel. You're now doing well. Okay. Rajab, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let us continue. Let's move on. Let's move on. Another area of review is contributions of the Indians. Now, I want to ask a question. how did the Indians contribute towards the agricultural sector of Uganda? Now I'm going to divide these contributions. I'm going to divide them according to the sector: agricultural sector, education sector, and then technology. Okay, technology or industries, industrial sector. Let me be simple like that. Industrial sector, the contributions of the Indians towards the industrial sector, the contributions of Indians in agricultural sector, the contributions of Indians in education. That's how I'm going to divide now. Okay, so let me start with people on chat. My learners on chat. Okay, industrial sector. Kasada says they set up sugar factories. Very good. Agriculture sector, Tayebwa says they introduced sugarcane growing. Very good. Education sector, Mwesigwa says they built schools. Beautiful. Let me get now those on call. I hope they will not copy. Okay. I hope they will not copy you people on chat. Okay. Let me go and get those on call. Nachiranda. Nachiranda. Yes, Nachiranda. Yes, Nachiranda. Nachiranda. Sorry, Nachiranda. Oh, I put you off again. Let me try again, Nachiranda. Pick up your call now.
Yes, teacher.
How did the Indians contribute towards education sector?
They built schools.
For example?
Aga Khan.
Oh, thank you very much. Tell us about the industrial sector. Industrial sector?
Sugar industries.
No, put well, Indians, blah, 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 blah.
Indian built sugar industries.
Okay, thank you very much. I love that environment. That home is sweet. The child is learning. There is no music in the background. There is no noise. I love that. Parents, that is what makes me happy. Okay? Okay, so let us go to our friends on chat. Let's go to our friends on chat. There are very many. Please, teacher, go back. I want to do screenshot. Shadeen, you're going to take us back, Shadeen. No. Shadeen. Yes, pick up your call, Shadeen.
Yes, teacher.
We are already late by 7 minutes. So I'm going actually to summarize this lesson and I will post this work on Google Classroom. Are you on Google Classroom?
But my father doesn't take me to Google Classroom because it doesn't be every time at home.
Sorry?
And I don't know how to go on Google Classroom. My father doesn't be there all the time, so I don't know how to go on Google Classroom.
What are you using, a phone or a computer?
A phone.
Okay, do you have where to write there?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to take my number and then I will send you a WhatsApp message.
Okay.
Then you will get notes on WhatsApp. Sorry about Daddy. I know what it means. You will break his phone. You will do what I know. But if you behave well, Daddy will also give you that phone for many hours. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a very big challenge. I think I'm going to share it with my members that learners are not able to. Okay. So this is where we get the Google Classroom. This is where we get the Google Classroom. I want to circle it again. This is where you get a Google Classroom. This is where you join a WhatsApp group. That's where you can learn everything. You can get video recordings of this work on YouTube when you go there. And you will be able to go through the work slowly. You'll be able to pause the lesson. You'll be able to copy your notes, okay? but I'm going to send the work on Google Classroom. I want to thank all of you for participating. From me and the group of my administrators, I'd like to say bye.